A phone call is coming from the hospital and it's nothing like you expect. Archangel Michael is sending you a message. Something urgent is unfolding and it's coming closer to you, closer than you realize. A call has been planned quietly and it will come when you least expect it. The reason for the call will shake you deeply. Stay calm because what you didn't see before is about to come to light. This isn't a normal health update. It's a divine message wrapped in an emergency. The hospital staff were told to wait and only call when the truth could no longer be hidden. Now the moment has come. Someone tied to your destiny is in the hospital. They tried to share something life-changing but couldn't finish before they went silent. They whispered your name over and over. A nurse heard them. A doctor wrote it down. Now they've been told to call you. This person was supposed to meet you recently but something stopped them. Now they're lying in the hospital, surrounded by machines, thinking of you. There's a paper under their pillow with your name on it. It hasn't been opened yet. The staff are waiting for your answer. If you felt uneasy lately, that was your spirit sensing this moment. You weren't imagining it. This isn't just a medical situation. It's a spiritual message mixed with a warning. The truth that was kept from you is now forcing its way out. This person was holding something sacred for you but ran out of time. What they hid has now become urgent. The hospital was ordered not to reveal everything unless you answer the call yourself. That's how serious this is. Their health issue may not be natural. There's suspicion that something was done on purpose. A doctor suspects foul play but needs you there to confirm. When the phone rings, you'll hear it in the voice. Something will feel different. Don't wait. Don't ignore it. You were meant to receive something important. A letter was found in their jacket with words they were too scared to say out loud. They feared it might push you away. The truth will be hard at first, but healing will follow. You might feel angry, but once you know everything, your heart will understand. Someone tried to blame this person unfairly. They stayed quiet to protect you. They didn't think you'd believe them. That's why they stayed silent. But now destiny is exposing everything. The call involves more than just doctors. A priest was even asked to be ready. Because the truth involves both medicine and spirit. This person hoped for a better ending. Your name is connected to another hospital event long ago. That mystery was never fully explained, but this time you'll get answers. The call may come from an unknown number, but once you answer, your life will change forever. A woman in the hallway cried after hearing your name. She knows something important but is waiting for you. She saw what happened before the emergency. She knows who was there. She even knows something was slipped into a drink. Yes, this was no accident. The person in the hospital discovered something about money, a name, and property. They collapsed before they could tell you. Their last breath was used to say your name. Now the truth is in your hands, not by your choice, but by fate. You hold the key to a puzzle that confused even the professionals. The hospital is just the setting. The real reason is spiritual. It involves betrayal, family secrets, and divine justice. Someone in your family knew but stayed silent. They hoped it would pass. If you ignore the call, they win. But Archangel Michael says you were chosen to know everything. This was meant to happen long before the person collapsed. Now the silence must end. Every second you wait, something spiritual fades. Every moment you hesitate, the wrong side gains power. Even your childhood holds clues. An old hospital visit that felt strange is now connected to today's truth. You were meant to forget but didn't. That memory is now opening a door. Behind this emergency is more than sickness. It's a spiritual inheritance. This person is holding on just to see you. When your name is said, their heart responds. Machines react to your energy. The nurse caring for them has had dreams, real visions where your face appears beside a glowing angel. That angel is Archangel Michael. The nurse isn't just a nurse. She was placed there to help awaken you. There's an envelope marked only for you locked in a drawer. When you arrive, they are told to give it to you. Inside it is the truth you were never told. But now destiny demands it be revealed. Someone else, someone you met recently, will also be exposed. You didn't think they were involved, but their name is in the files too. You'll be led to a room. It might be locked or watched because what's inside is being protected. Under their pillow is your photo. Even in pain, they believed you were worth everything. They feared the truth would hurt you but couldn't hide it any longer. Archangel Michael says they weren't silenced only by illness, but by people who feared what they knew. Those responsible are afraid now. Your name is about to be spoken in two places, heaven and earth. The hospital papers are only one part. The other part is spiritual energy, hidden blessings, and sacred justice. When you arrive, something may feel strange. A staff member might act differently around you. They've seen your photo before you even knew. They were told you would come. You carry a rare energy that opens doors and shifts systems. This isn't just about health. It's about miracles, and you are at the center of it. You may cry when you enter, and that's okay. Your soul knows what's happening even if your mind doesn't. You can give thanks and support if you feel called, but the final instruction is this: when the call comes, don't doubt. Don't wait. Don't hang up. That ring is destiny itself. The person in the hospital may seem weak, but they were strong in what they did for you. They gave up blessings they couldn't claim so you could receive them. You were always meant to know this, but only now are you ready. That's why the delay happened. The call is more than a voice. It's a doorway. The hospital is the place, but the mission is divine. Now step forward. Lift your head. What you're about to discover will bring tears, clarity, and change. They tried to hide it, but divine timing cannot be stopped. That's why your spirit has been restless. That's why your heart has felt heavy. That call is not just a ring. It's a sacred alarm. You were chosen to receive what's been waiting for you. But there's more. What you're stepping into is not just a hospital visit. It's the opening of a spiritual chapter written long before this moment. The forces that tried to stop this didn't expect your strength, your resilience, or your connection to truth. This isn't just about one person in a hospital bed. It's about events that began years ago, moving quietly, circling closer and closer until now. Every challenge, every sleepless night, every strange coincidence was preparing you for this moment. You were never alone. Protectors were around you, seen and unseen. The one in the hospital was one of them. They carried secrets not to hide but to protect you until the time was right. Now that time has arrived. The machines may beep with numbers, but your name causes more, a shift in energy, a sign that something sacred is near. That's how powerful your presence is. The sealed envelope is not just paper. It holds handwriting formed with shaking hands, tears dried between lines, and truths heavy with history. It includes names, dates, a map of betrayals, and proof that could never be said aloud. It's your spiritual inheritance, containing the final words of someone who never stopped believing in you. They had visions too, dreams where you arrived at just the right moment to receive what was hidden. And now, as you step closer, others may try to stop you. Not everyone wants the truth revealed. Some will pretend to help but have different motives. Trust your intuition. It's your spiritual guide. Archangel Michael is placing signs around you, flashes in dreams, sudden chills, repeating numbers, people showing up out of nowhere. Pay attention. The pieces are being arranged for a powerful revelation. The person in the bed believed in divine timing. They prayed for one last chance to give you the truth. They are holding on, waiting for your voice, your hand, your energy that only you carry. Even the hospital walls hold echoes of promises not yet fulfilled, of words waiting to be spoken. The phone that's about to ring is more than a call. It's a bridge between physical and spiritual worlds, between old pain and new awakening. Inside that room isn't just evidence. It's your key to freedom, closure, and transformation. When you walk in, everything will feel different. You might get chills or sudden tears. That's not fear. That's truth meeting recognition. It's your soul remembering what your mind forgot. What's been hidden is rising. What was silenced is speaking again. The truth is waiting and wrapped in your name. You were chosen not by chance, but because your spirit was built to carry what's coming. Walk in faith. Answer the call. Unlock what was always meant for you. Every moment of your past led you here, not by accident but by divine design. The confusion you felt, the strange heaviness, the emotional waves you couldn't explain, they were warnings from the spiritual world. Gentle nudges preparing you. The energy around you has shifted because the truth is pressing forward. You are standing at the edge of revelation. There's more you don't know, more names, more ties, more secrets buried in fear. This is deeper than personal drama. It's ancestral, karmic. Someone long gone once prayed for justice, and now their voice echoes through time, merging with your story. You aren't just uncovering one person's truth. You're uncovering generations of hidden stories. You've been chosen to end a cycle, to bring light where shadows have stayed too long. Inside that hospital, even the air feels heavy. Staff who normally work through routine feel something different. One dreamed of you before you arrived. Another felt chills reading your name. This isn't coincidence. These are alignments, divine signs. You may not know these people, but they know your spirit. You carry an energy spoken of in whispers. The person in the bed knew more than you realized. They made sacrifices no one saw. They wrote letters they never mailed, hoping destiny would find a way. Now here you are. The envelope, the file, the locked room, they aren't just things. They are keys. When you receive them, trust what you feel. You might experience flashbacks, sudden emotions, or instant clarity. And yet, as you step into this moment, know this: the truth that's coming is bigger than even you have imagined. This is not only about a hospital room or the person holding on inside it. It's about unraveling a web that has stretched across years, across families, across realms both seen and unseen. There are forces that have tried for generations to keep this hidden, to bury what should have been revealed long ago. But no more. Archangel Michael has declared, the cycle ends now. The moment your hand touches that envelope, spiritual chains will break. The words written inside hold not only confessions but instructions, clues, maps that will guide you toward uncovering the full extent of what was done, and why. Betrayals you never suspected. Deals made in shadowed rooms. Decisions driven by greed, envy, and fear. But alongside these revelations will come something else, your true spiritual inheritance. A gift meant for you from the beginning, held back because others feared its power in your hands. The visions that will come after you read the letter will not be dreams, they will be downloads from the divine. Ancient ancestors whose voices were silenced will now speak to you directly. You may feel waves of information flooding into you, images, names, memories that aren't fully your own but are part of your bloodline story. Don't resist them. They are helping you reconstruct the full truth. The hospital staff who seem distant now will begin to soften. Some were instructed to stay neutral. Others were bribed to stay silent. But when they see you, when they feel the energy shift, a few will break their silence. One nurse in particular, the one who heard your name whispered, has been waiting for this moment too. She carries knowledge she was too afraid to share before. But as you approach, she will tremble, not out of fear, but out of reverence. She knows who you are. The priest standing nearby has been called not only for the patient's comfort but for spiritual warfare. What's unfolding is not only a physical battle but one that crosses into realms few dare to see. Dark forces have attached themselves to this secret for years, feeding off the pain and confusion it created. But your presence disrupts them. They shrink back as you arrive because your light pierces through the falsehoods they have long protected. The machines in the room, their beeps and rhythms, begin to sync strangely when you enter. The person lying there stirs, their breathing shifts, their body sensing your arrival even through the fog of medication and fatigue. They were waiting for you. They held on for this very moment. You'll notice something else in the room too, small details that seem oddly significant. A locket left on a table, a photograph with missing corners, initials carved into a wooden frame. These are not random. These are the markers of the trail you're about to follow. And yet, as you step into this moment, know this: the truth that's coming is bigger than even you have imagined. This is not only about a hospital room or the person holding on inside it. It's about unraveling a web that has stretched across years, across families, across realms both seen and unseen. There are forces that have tried for generations to keep this hidden, to bury what should have been revealed long ago. But no more. Archangel Michael has declared, the cycle ends now. The moment your hand touches that envelope, spiritual chains will break. The words written inside hold not only confessions but instructions, clues, maps that will guide you toward uncovering the full extent of what was done, and why. Betrayals you never suspected. Deals made in shadowed rooms. Decisions driven by greed, envy, and fear. But alongside these revelations will come something else, your true spiritual inheritance. A gift meant for you from the beginning, held back because others feared its power in your hands. The visions that will come after you read the letter will not be dreams, they will be downloads from the divine. Ancient ancestors whose voices were silenced will now speak to you directly. You may feel waves of information flooding into you, images, names, memories that aren't fully your own but are part of your bloodline story. Don't resist them. They are helping you reconstruct the full truth. The hospital staff who seem distant now will begin to soften. Some were instructed to stay neutral. Others were bribed to stay silent. But when they see you, when they feel the energy shift, a few will break their silence. One nurse in particular, the one who heard your name whispered, has been waiting for this moment too. She carries knowledge she was too afraid to share before. But as you approach, she will tremble, not out of fear, but out of reverence. She knows who you are. The priest standing nearby has been called not only for the patient's comfort but for spiritual warfare. What's unfolding is not only a physical battle but one that crosses into realms few dare to see. Dark forces have attached themselves to this secret for years, feeding off the pain and confusion it created. But your presence disrupts them. They shrink back as you arrive because your light pierces through the falsehoods they have long protected. The machines in the room, their beeps and rhythms, begin to sync strangely when you enter. The person lying there stirs, their breathing shifts, their body sensing your arrival even through the fog of medication and fatigue. They were waiting for you. They held on for this very moment. You'll notice something else in the room too, small details that seem oddly significant. A locket left on a table, a photograph with missing corners, initials carved into a wooden frame. These are not random. These are the markers of the trail you're about to follow.